Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So today I want to talk about Daniel Triple D Dynamite Dubois. So I was just looking at this interview by Fight Hub, and I'm gonna play the clip in a minute. But I'm just gonna ask the question: does Daniel Dubois have a chance against Oleksandr Uysk? Now, Daniel Dubois is a WBA regular champion, which is the original WBA belt, and Usyk is the unified IBF, WBA, WBO, and he has the IBO belt as well, and I think he has a super WBA belt. So people are writing Daniel off because they're saying it's too early, he's not ready, and based off the interview and his attitude and the footage, I'm going to say he has a chance. So what I'm going to do is play the clip and then I'll get back into it with you. So with no further ado.
How's camp been out in Spain, moving your camp over there?
It's been good. It's been a different experience. It was needed though. You know, you don't need to make drastic changes, and for this fight, we made the changes, and I feel better for it now.
When you initially got that news that you're fighting Oleksandr Uysk, you know, for 3 of the heavyweight belts, right? How do you feel?
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. Right now, I'm in fight mode, but you know when it was done and that, it was just me and my dad, and we just went for it. You know, let's do it, and I believe I can do it. I'm ready to go out there and shock the world.
Shock the world, yeah. It really would be shocking the world, because a lot of fans are, you know, saying you're not ready for Usyk. What do you say to those fans?
Let them talk. People got a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
People got a lot of things to say. Boxing's made up of opinions, but I'm ready to go out there and show that I'm ready.
Yes! Roll it. Wait. Come. Yes! Come again. Wait. Yes! Nice.
This fight is in Poland, right? You know,
Yeah.
a massive stadium, and a lot of fans are going to be supporting Usyk. Have you prepared for that, you know, kind of hostile crowd?
I'm not bothered about that. They can't fight for him. I'm in there with him, and I'm here to just, you know, snatch them belts away and, you know, go on and live as champion for the rest of my life.
Yeah, definitely. When you heard that news about going to Poland, did you feel any hesitation, or were you like, no, let's just get it done?
No hesitation, you know. As much as England and home comforts and that, it wouldn't make much difference. It's bigger in Poland. There's a better to do in Poland. So, yeah, well, off we go.
That's right. Yes! Spin off. Yes! The other way. Spin off. Yes! The other way. Yes! Spin off. Yes!
Heavyweight.
Yeah, he's not a proper heavyweight, is he? But he's come up and he's done well. He's nicked the titles, and I feel like Joshua could have done better. But it's up to me now. I need to go in there and take it that step further, and yeah, let's get it on.
know, a lot of boxers, you know, prefer fight orthodox fighters. You're an orthodox yourself,
Yeah.
right? You're facing a southpaw, a very slick southpaw. How have you prepared for a southpaw? What do you think of fighting one?
It's how you fight them, really. You know, whether or not they look slick or not. It's all about, you know, fighting them, getting in there. His head's not going to be facing southpaw. It's all going to be one spot, and I need to just shut him down. He's a good mover, so I'm cutting off the ring and all of that. We got it covered.
I just noticed, you know, one thing. I was at the press conference in London with you, right?
Yeah.
And he started rapping.
Yeah.
What was going through your head when he started rapping?
We got something for him back now.
Yeah.
We're ready for him.
You're ready for it?
Yeah.
Is it going to be something special?
We got something special.
Well, you haven't got to look at him. He looks in excellent shape. He looks fit well. He mentally is good, and it's just about ticking over until the 26th now.
Yeah.
And he travels next week, and then the fight's on. It's his big opportunity.
As we're getting closer to this fight, how are you feeling? You feeling more confident in the ball now?
I'm confident from day one. Since we made the fight, I believe he's going to win this fight.
Yeah. A lot of, you know, fans are saying, you know, it's a little too early for the ball. He's not ready for someone like Usyk. What do you say to that?
Well, we'll see, won't we, on the 26th?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
What is it about the ball that gives you that confidence? What do you think are the keys to victory against Usyk?
I think he's power. He can box. He's got speed, and I think he's got the temperament for it.
Yeah.
And I believe that he'll give him a lot of problems.
The fight being in Poland, kind of on enemy soil in a sense, because everyone's going to be supporting Usyk.
That's how you win titles. You know, you go out there and you've got to show them what it's all about. And there's lots of fighters, good fighters, have done that in the past. Tyson went to Germany and beat Klitschko. The Ukrainians who were based in Germany. He beat Klitschko. He went to the States. He beat Deontay Wilder 3 times. Got robbed on the first one. Certainly beat him twice. And I've seen it over the years with many fighters doing that. So I believe he's one of those fighters who's capable of pulling it out.
How can a fighter keep their mind in check, you know, with such a big, daunting challenge, just a daunting crowd in front of them?
But just stay focused. It's all about temperament. It's going to be about his temperament.
Just finished with that open workout. You just mentioned you're a little bit knackered in it, but a lot of power, bro, a lot of combos shown to the body. Is that sort of the route?
That's the route. That's part of it. There's a lot more to come, but that's part of it. I'm just a few more weeks, 3 more days to go now, a few more days of work and putting it in the tank. It's just on me now. It's all about going out there and giving hope. Doing it for all the fallen soldiers.
Yeah.
So from that clip there, we can see that Daniel is ready. He looks fit, fight ready, in shape, and he's moving good. It seems that Don Charles has done a good job with him. Just to note, he only has had 10 weeks with him, Don Charles, so it's not a long time to actually be able to teach Daniel quite a lot of things. But the good thing to note is that he is Derek Chisora's ex-trainer. And obviously, Derek Chisora gave Usyk hell in his first fight that he had with him. But if he can replicate some of the things that Chisora did and take it to Usyk and cut off the ring, he may actually have a chance. So it's about taking the air out of the tires and then going to the head. Now he's doing that in the open workout sparring. With the padmates, with the training with Don Charles, so you can kind of see some of the game plan. I don't know if he's give away all the game plan, but in an interview with James Ali Bashir, he has actually been added to the camp, and he is there to add something extra to Daniel Dubois. Now it's interesting because James Ali Bashir from the Kronk Gym has basically trained
with Usyk before, so he is privy to certain things that Usyk does. So he might have some insight onto some weaknesses that Usyk has. Now, people were mentioning the Bertabiev fight that he had in the amateurs with him, and Bertabiev dropped him with a body shot. So we know he's susceptible to body shots, but can Daniel replicate the power and catch him on the off chance and go to the body, where to catch him as he's coming in to try and attack him and take out his body? Now, I give Daniel a chance in the first maybe 6th or 7th rounds. If he can stick it on Usyk, cut off the ring, and then have an opportunity to either take the body out and slow him down and then go to the head, he may actually be able to hurt him. We've not seen if he can take a full-fledged heavyweight's power and a full clean shot off a heavyweight, because we know Usyk will ride the punches and he covers up. So if he gets in trouble, he manages to get out of it. We saw it in the 9th round with Anthony Joshua. He was almost in trouble. If Joshua would have just pressed a little bit more and took him out, he may have actually got the job done, but he gassed. Even though he was trying to keep up with him in box, he gassed. So the game plan what Joshua had sort of worked, but when it come down to the moment, he didn't actually put his foot on the gas completely. He put it on, but then basically ran out of fuel. So, you know, and then Usyk just took over, and then Joshua just looked like he was getting punched up. So, but anyway, he sounds very confident. He sounds like he's ready to go into enemy territory and try and do what he can and cause an upset. Even Frank Warren sounds excited and seems very confident about Daniel, but it's smart business move from Frank Warren, because if we recall, at one point he didn't have any heavyweight fighters that had any belts. Now he's got 2 heavyweight fighters that have got belts, one that's and then one that's championing and competing for the rest of the belts in the division. And then you know what's going to happen if Daniel does actually pull off an upset and manages to get all the belts. I don't know if there's a rematch clause in the contract. I doubt it, because he's a mandatory. But if there is, you know, then there may be a rematch. But if there isn't, then you know Tyson Fury is going to fight Daniel, and that's going to be an interesting fight, because then it'll be unification. I reckon they would actually do that in house. And then obviously Joyce has got a rematch Zhang to get back his mandatory spot on one of the belts as well. So he's doing pretty well at the moment with Queensberry Promotions, Frank Warren. So, you know, he's manoeuvred pretty well, pretty shrewd businessman, pretty shrewd manoeuvres. But anyway, I'm going to root for Daniel on this fight. I know he, by the bookies, he's not going to be given a good chance, but he has youth on his side and he has a puncher's chance. Plus, he can move for a big guy. He just needs to not be so stationary and upright in front of Usyk. He needs to actually try and be a little bit more mobile, but be physical with him as well and manhandle him. So the bookies are probably going to give Usyk the best odds. But if he can actually employ his game plan, what he's trying to employ in the pad work, then he's got a very good chance. So what do you think? Do you think Usyk will basically just take it to points and tire Daniel out and then jab him and possibly stop him like Joe Joyce did? Or will he just win on points and just box him completely, comprehensively, and will Daniel tire and then just gas and then he'll just take over? Or does Daniel actually have a chance, and can he drop him or knock him out? So leave your thoughts in the comment section, like, comment and subscribe, and that is another one from Knockout Legends. Peace.